The frog is in a tree. Try it again. The frog is virtually weedless. You can pretty much throw it at like any type of cover, in the cut of trees, lily pads. The goal is always to get close as possible to the structure so you guys get the best chance of getting a strike from a fish. These fish usually are tight, tucked tight close to things, whether it be wood, like I said, pads, things like that. They're usually tucked right up against this. So you want to get that frog as close as possible. You can pretty much throw this frog wherever you want. That right there is the 6th Sense Vega frog. Nice little frog there, nice slender profile, has a little popper style mouth. Comes through cover very well. Now there's 3 main retrieves that I usually do. The first one is just a quick twitch, kind of fast pace, and you're literally working that bait back to you, non-stop twitching and non-stop reeling. Not super fast, but a good pace back to the boat can get you a good bite. The second retrieve I like to do is kind of a walking retrieve. Walking the bait moves the bait side to side, and you got to have a nice little rhythm with it. Allow that bait to literally turn sideways. And it's gonna be a sharp twitch. Like I said, once you have the good rhythm, it'll be a sharp twitch, and allow that bait to walk sideways. Okay, and not all frogs are great at it. Like I said, this one in particular, Vega frog by 6th Sense. This one's very good at it. But there's a couple of the frogs on the market that can do it, and there's some frogs that can't do it, which is really weird. Some frogs are easier than others to walk. And the last type of retrieve I like to do is more of like a pop. Like I said, this frog in here, right here, in particular, Vega frog, has like a little popper style mouth. So I'll literally just pop the bait. Okay, cause a splash, let it sit, twitch, pause, let it splash, let it twitch a couple times. Like I say, things like that kind of movement will cause these fish to react. And that's all you're trying to do is trigger an active fish. That's all you're trying to do here. So change up your retrieve, whether it be, quick twitching, whether it be walking it, whether it be popping it, if you have a popper style frog. And I honestly started running only popper style frogs just for the simple fact you can do all 3 with that. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. So the rod and reel setup that I have, guys, is a medium heavy power, fast action, about a 7.2. And the reel is a 7.3-to-1 gear ratio reel. So you don't need a super fast reel or anything like that. Just somewhere in that 7 range. But the biggest thing, I do want to make sure that whatever reel you guys get, make sure it has a good enough drag power. You don't want anything with like 12-pound drag like that, because when you set the hook on the frog, you want that thing to lock up and be good on that hook set. You don't want the drag to slip. Line wise, I'm running 40-pound braid. Some guys run 65. My biggest thing is getting a long cast. That lighter diameter braid, that 40-pound braid casts a lot further than a 65-pound braid. And you can get a lot more on your spool with 40-pound braid. And it's still strong enough to get these fish out of like the meanest jungle. So it's been working for me. You guys give it a shot if you haven't already. And if you ever have a fish blow up on your frog, make sure you guys have a quick follow-up bait, like a Texas rig or a little worm or something like that. Normally those fish will hang around in that area to see where that, where the bait went or whatever they hit. They want to find out where it's at so they can, get the meal. If you ever have a blow up, throw that Texas rig back in there or a little worm, something like that. Should be able to get you guys bit. All right, I think that's a wrap. You guys leave a comment down below if you got any questions, man. See you guys in the next one. You guys take care.